Hey, welcome back to the channel. It's been a minute since I've done a video. Apologize for that, but life gets in the way. But I've done some updates to the car, the Javelin, and I just want to quickly walk you through what I've done so far. I might have mentioned some of this stuff in the last video. I don't remember. I didn't watch it, so apologize if it's redundant, but let's just quickly go over what I've been doing on the Javelin. Okay, since the last video, I don't think I had the engine running yet with the key. I was bypassing it at the solenoid with the screwdriver, just making the connection. It'd fire up, it'd run, but just with the key, I'd get nothing. So that was the neutral safety switch problem I had. So in the past video, I tore out the whole center console, replaced the neutral safety switch, and that fixed that problem. Then with the key, it would crank over, or it would click. But during that time, by starting it with the solenoid and the screwdriver, I killed the starter. So I had to replace the starter. So now it does start with the key. And there was a weird issue where, like, I lost all complete power. Like, there was nothing. And I wasn't sure what it was, but I just had a cable that wasn't connected to the solenoid. So, as of right now, the car starts with the key. Everything seems to be running fine. So, got that solved. And that was the biggest issue, because that neutral safety switch was a big problem. I'd never even heard of one of those before until I got this car. And did some research and found out, yeah, if it's not engaging into park all the way, which it wasn't doing, it kept the car from starting. But the switch was bad anyway, so it had to be replaced. So we've got the car running, and I'll fire it up at the end of the video so you can see. Other than that, I have a breather on top of the oil fill neck. Don't have to, but it just looks cool to me. I don't have the cap for it, and the car didn't come with the cap, so just thought I'd put it on there. But the problem is, it hits up here because it's too high, so I might need to cut that oil fill neck down a little bit. So I still got to do that. I do have the air cleaner, but I just need to get the thread, the thread rod to go up for the air cleaner with the wing nut, whatever. But so other than that, the engine's pretty much done. I still got to fix the leak with the power steering fluid. Something's leaking here. I got to still work on that a little bit. I flushed the radiator. It had a bunch of crap in it. I should probably take it down to a shop and get it professionally done, but this is where we're at. Budget build. The wipers are still stuck in that position, so that housing's probably bad for the wipers. Probably need to get that rebuilt or looked at. Let's see, what else have I done? Oh, I got headers. I got some hooker headers, and I got my mufflers over here. Yeah, so I got these hooker headers from Speedway Motors, I think. 3-inch. And on Speedway Motors, like, you create a garage on the website with your car and all the details. Guaranteed to fit. So hopefully they do fit. I just got my Flowmasters. 40 series, original 40 series. I like the deeper, bassy kind of sound. And I still want to do the zoomy side pipes. There's a place in Washington where they make those, but they're really expensive. So I might just see. I got a buddy of mine who might help me create my own side pipes. They might be dummies. I don't know if they're going to connect to the exhaust. I'd like them to, but I'm not a welder or a exhaust guy, so they might just be dummies, but it'll look cool either way. So still working on that. I did if you remember in past videos, there was a huge wiring mess under here. I should have a light. I don't have a light. So I cleaned up that. There was an amplifier, an old crappy radio in here. I pulled that out. That was a pain in the ass. And that was basically what all the wiring was, just speaker wires and a bunch of crap. So I got all that cleaned up. Still got to do a couple things here. There's a toggle switch here. I have no idea what that's for. So I got some of the wiring cleaned up. Oh, I still got to do oil pressure gauge. Got this old cheap one. I'm sure the engine's fine, but you know, better to be safe than sorry. So I need to hook that up. And apparently it goes to the, can't see it from here, but there's an oil ascending unit right above the filter. So I connect it there just to make sure. I'm sure the engine's fine, but like I said, rather be safe than sorry. So when I get the oil pressure gauge going, and still need to clean up some of the wiring in here. Just make it a little cleaner, a little nicer. I got some of this stuff here. Gonna clean it all up a little bit. Other than that, I haven't done too much. Oh, I dropped the car off the jack stands because I wanted to see what this tire and wheel combo was going to look like. The car is sitting on the ground because I had it jacked up and then it looked crazy, way too high, but I think it looks pretty good. I got some leaf spring shackles I just ordered. I'm going to put on there. Maybe raise that up just a little bit. And I was worried too because the tire size combo I went with, I didn't mean to get so big with the tire size. That was bad on my part. It is super close. I mean, it clears, but I was worried I was going to have to cut a little bit of this off for the clearance, but I think I'm going to be okay. There's a little flange piece right here. So like I can't even get my finger in there. I think if I bang and bend that back a little bit, I should be all right. The back's close too, but it's much better. So I might have to do that still. Been working on the roof spoiler. Because if you remember in the past video, this didn't fit right. I got this from a guy in Australia. Paid a pretty penny for it. And it was actually designed for a Ford Falcon XB Coupe, which is much wider than the Javelin. So it didn't fit right. But I have been massaging and cutting this thing so it sits way more flush now with the car, which I'm excited about. I had to cut it in half because I got to cut like 7 inches out of this thing for it to fit on both sides. But yeah, I'm getting it there. It's getting close. And still got my camouflage roof netting, which I'm going to do for the headliner because the headliner's gone. Gotta fix that mirror. It's not staying straight. And I think that's about it. So I just want to give you guys a quick update of what's been going on with the Javi. Getting close for a road test. Still not sure what the transmission is going to do. I know it leaks. Hopefully it's just the pan gasket, not a seal. But I think we are getting close to a road test, guys. Alright, that's it. I'll see you guys in the next video. Oh yeah, I almost forgot. I was going to fire this thing up for you guys. Let's cross our fingers. It should start. It's been sitting for a minute, so we'll see. Alright, come on, baby. You can do it. One more guess. That's enough. It fired up. We're good. Alright, I ran it for a minute. You missed it. I got a little bit of a fuel leak here, so I need to address that. But it runs. It runs. To be continued. See you in the next video.